If you think the Snorlax Stall can draw big hands, you wait until you see this deck, because it can draw hands that's bigger than the spot on my chin. Oh yes, it's Tinkaton with the new Dunsparce. So what does the Dunsparce do? I'm going to call it Dunsparce. I'll probably forget to call it the Dunsparce every time I say it, so I'm just going to call it Dunsparce. And you know what I mean. It has the Runaway Draw. Once during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. If you do, then you shuffle it into your deck. Now, if you get multiple of these out, it draws you a ton of cards, which is perfect for Tinkaton's Big Hammer. I wish my girlfriend said I had one of them. Just kidding. I don't have a girlfriend. It does 30 damage for each card in your hand, so you can immediately see the synergy. With throwing in the Nemona and the Nemona's backpack on top of that, you just draw like crazy. And the reason this is very consistent is thanks to one new card as well. It's the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. The ability to just use 2 of your Dunsparce, draw cards, and just Buddy Poffin them back to reuse them again. It is absolutely massive. And this deck has a ton of Pokemon search for this particular reason. And what I'm even more excited about is we get to legitimately use the new Neo Upper Energy, which is fantastic for the Tinkaton Special Hammer attack, which does 180 if you have a special energy attached to it. So this deck has a lot of synergy now, and I'm super excited to play it because it's just so different. So let's get into some games. And a quick shout out to our sponsors, ptcgl store, where you can buy codes to bling out your decks using code FDW for 5% off. TCG Bulk, where you can buy and sell your bulk cards, and whatnot, where you can buy and sell collectible Pokemon cards live. And they're even giving you £10 off your first purchase using my special link. Links to all sponsors are in the description below, but for now, let's get going. I see water, I get a little bit scared, but we have a really good hand here. So let's play the Buddy Poffin. I'm going to get another Dunsparce down and a Tinkaton. And this Dunsparce actually has 3 retreats, which goes a long way because I can Nest Ball for a Radiant Jirachi, a must-have in this deck because you can struggle in the early game to set up, as you can probably tell by the hands. So having a Pokemon that just gets you 3 cards when it's KO'd is nice, and also it can actually use the Astral Misfortune, so it's like a why not thing, you know? Where they throw a Pokestop down, and yeah, okay, this is looking like Chien-Pao, so I've been a bit of a gambler here by not getting a Manaphy out, but we have a couple of turns to be fun, especially with a turn like that. That's a yikers. I mean, it literally just have the Tinkaton available right now. That's so sick. All right, it's time to sparse. So let's go for it. Runaway Draw. And okay. It's either Capturing Aroma is going to get me a Manaphy or just get me another Dunsparce. So we'll be fine. And it's going to get the Manaphy this time around. And you know we're going to go for the Astral Misfortune, right? It has to happen. All right, let's get a Manaphy. Throw that bad boy down. Throw the Dunsparce down as well. What the hell is going on? My game is now frozen. You're kidding me, right? You bugged out. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, finally. There we go. It took you a long time. What coding was you struggling with there? How do I bench Manaphy again? Anyway, let's just move. Throw a Dunsparce down and carefully throw a Tinkaton down and go for the Astral Misfortune. If we hit it, it's just GG. In fact, I am just going to get a Tinkaton out as well. Come on, we get the double heads all day, mate. Easy stuff. Heads. Oh, I got excited. Probably have another turn to do it, though. And by the way, in this deck, Arezu is busted. It's insane. It's draw 6, or potentially if you have 3 to Dunsparce in play, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. It's a supporter card that effectively draws you 9 cards whilst also thinning out your deck in the process. It's ridiculously strong with this. I play 3 and I'm seriously contemplating a 4th. It's that good. Right, Iron Hands is gone. They've had to Pokestop. Very, very tough Pokestops for them if you think about it. They've lost a hands, a backs, and a Greninja in the process. Super destructive, but they can Buddy Poffin now. And me, I'm just focusing on drawing cards fully. Now, this is going to be a bit of a back and forth kind of game if they set up, because Chien-Pao can OHKO us. We're probably going to be able to OHKO it. So I am interested. I've also seen some Tinkaton decks that don't play the baby Tinkaton, right? With the one with the special hammer attack, which I kind of get because you don't need it. However, it has the draw power. It can use the Neo energy. It seems like it's also a single prize, so it can offset prize trades. It's like a must in my opinion. I've been surprised to see some lists without it. I did originally have a reversal in here too, but I decided to cut it just for more consistency. But either way, that's kind of the shtick. So they can either opt out. I would cancel that retrieval. No, they're just going to get, yeah, that technically is cancelling, isn't it? Because they do need to get better stuff here, man. And they're kind of in a position where right now you can bench Chien-Pao. I'm not going to do anything crazy. Yeah, and also another thing to note as well, I noticed a lot less Gust in this kind of deck as well. I still don't have too much Gust. I have 2 boss and a counter catcher. Oh, Ciphermaniac. Well, to be fair, it's actually not a bad shout. We play this as well, by the way. Don't you think we're drawing that many cards and you don't play Cypher? You must be thinking I'm mad. But yeah, I've gone to, I originally saw a list with like 1 boss and 1 counter. I was like, I need at least 2. I also have Pal Pad in the deck, so it's an effective 4 in if I ever get to that position. It's just really nice to be able to just gust up Pokemon and one-hit KO them very easily. And I think missing out on that in these types of lists that I've been seeing just feels wrong. Either way, they're going to Ciphermaniac there. They're probably going to have their cards. I was hoping for an Iono there as well, but either way, let's go for an Arezu and let's see this deck do its thing. So I think I'm just going to get myself a Tinkatuff as well. It's so cool just being able to do this. I love it. All right, let's get another Dunsparce in and the other one down near it. And we just draw again. Runaway draw. There's the Poffin. So we already have our Dunsparce back on the bench now. There you go. Bob's your uncle. And we Buddy Poffin for 2 more Dudunsparce here. And we even have a boss, which is really nice. So still struggling to find an energy, but if they KO this Jirachi, then that's not a problem. Let's see. Come on, heads. And oh god, you keep teasing me with the first heads, my guy. Stop it. It's getting me excited. Here, wait, they get another barrel down. I'm assuming that's what they were top decking there. I'm gonna be surprised if they have the extra piece for that Bax Caliber now. But I've never seen a Chien-Pao with so many Bidoof in play. I just know attackers. It's quite funny. I don't know why they attach to the active Bidoof. Are they gonna have to Hyper Fang? No, wait, in this position, yeah, maybe you do. I don't know. Why attach the extra one there? You could have attached to, I don't know. But then again, it's like, this is gonna, bro, we're gonna cook. I swear, if we just get an energy, just boss this up, take it out. Or to be fair, I think it might be better to boss this up, to be honest with you. Let's see what they get off the Pokestop, though. They get an Ultra Ball, but that's another Back's gone. Usually they play 2, so that's one gone. They had to play the Rod to get it back, so they probably only have the 1 in deck. But they did get an Ultra Ball, so obviously they want to get a Bax Caliber out as soon as they can, but it's not looking good here. I've heard this from people who've been playing Chien-Pao. Like, it's a very good deck. I was very wrong the other day when I said it was kind of mid. It ain't. It's fantastic. I completely just misinterpreted how good it actually is in this rotation. But yeah, I've heard people saying, I've tried it myself, where it can be a little bit punishing. Just a few wrong Pokestops, you know, a little bit of bad luck your way, and the deck can really struggle. But either way, they've gotten a reader, which did grab them actually a retrieval, so they clearly had the Rare Candy in hand. There it is. But it's going to be all of this to take out a Jirachi. Oof, yikes. And you know I'm just insta-KOing you in response. In fact, it's probably better for me to just get a KO on this. Look, let's see what they do. There's an Ultra Ball. Get rid of a reader and a Rare Candy. You should realistically just get another Frigibax down, but then you have like no attacker. That is rough. That is so rough, because as soon as I take out this Chien-Pao, they have to dig for an up, and then again, they're going to be able to find it, aren't they? So, yeah, it's rough, though, having only 1 attacker down. But I think I still want to go for the Bax Caliber, because they're only 1 down. So the Bax Caliber goes down. They need to find another rod, which they probably will, but it's just a lot of work. And they only get 1 energy on the Chien-Pao. No, you retreat and you should free chill, right? Oh, my God. It's another Bibarrel. Bro's got 3 Bibarrels in play. You must be joking. There's more water in these artworks than on your bench, mate. There's a superior energy retrieval, though. I think they're kind of contemplating, do I attack? But at the end of the day, I'm just going to keep using Misfortune until I can... Well, actually, no, because that'd be silly, because they could eventually gust me up, and we don't want that. They're going to go for the Hyper Fang Tail Smash. I mean, they did flip a Tails, and that's quite nice to see. Hilariously, though, if I get the boss KO on the Bax Caliber, they probably with an attachment will be... Oh, no, I think they're doing enough anyway. Yeah, they won't be able to 1-hit KO me. So they've actually set themselves up quite well here. Well, let's just... I think first I'm going to go for an Aroma. I might not even be able to get the boss for all we know. Oh, okay, hello. Nice to see ya. I think we just go for it. Do I go for a Dunsparce or do I go for the... I think I go for the Tinkatuff, actually. If I hit a Neo Energy, it'd be really nice to swing this barrel with the baby Tinkatuff. Or swing the Bax, actually, with that might be better. Yeah, that'd be kind of good. All right, let's try this out. Bit of a gamba. Can't lie, bit of a gamba. But if all else fails, I can go for a Morty's Conviction and just take out the Bibarrel and still have a single prizer up, you know? Oh, Ciphermaniac gets me there, but I don't have a Dudunsparce to do it. Oh, that is rough. I think I'm Morty, right? I mean, I could just... but I haven't got anything anyway, so boss will do nothing. I could boss and try an Astral Misfortune, but no, I'm not that level of gambler right now. Again, I'm not up there just yet. I'm gonna Morty's Conviction away in Nemona because we can recover them with the backpack. And there's an energy, okay, but it's not a Neo, which means I just have to go for an Astral Misfortune, which is like the worst case scenario, but it happens. I'm also gonna Artazon just to get rid of that Pokestop, even though it pretty much does nothing, considering how much they draw. They actually have double tails. That sucks. So now they could get a Gust KO, and the danger starts to open up because I don't have another Tinkaton. So moving that down was kind of bad. Another Super Cold coming in here. That's 6 energy on the Chien-Pao. And they Ciphermaniac. So no boss, but it does get the cards they need if they are thinking of making a play right now. But it's kind of a weird coin flip game of chicken where they're going to keep going for Tail Smash until they KO me. I'm going to keep going for Astral Misfortune until I KO them. So whoever wins the coin flips win. They're more likely to because of the lower coin flips. But the thing is, if they do that, then I have to KO this. And if I KO that, then they have the energy to KO me anyway. But what if I get... Okay, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Well, no. Actually, no, I have an idea. We're fine. If they go for a big barrel KO, right? If they do that, then... Oh, they prime catch? No shots. Okay, that's changed the whole game. All right. I didn't see the prime coming. I'll be honest with you. That ain't good, Chief. That ain't good. I need a Neo energy ASAP. I can get it with the Ciphermaniac, but I can't gust then. Actually, no, I can. Okay, I've got a play. I've got a play. I do have a play. It's not incredible, but it is a play. I'm going to do that 300. Okay, that's kind of good to see. At least we only have single prizes now, so we know they ain't going to take 2 prizes next turn. But here's what I'm going to think of doing. It really depends what's in my deck, so I'm just going to ask him to check. Please tell me I have the play. Please tell me I have it. I do. Okay, nice. So I'm just going to get another Tinkaton out as well. Yeah, and this is why you play the Cypher, mate. Let's go for a Ciphermaniac. We're going to get ourselves a counter catcher and a Neo Upper Energy. So I'm just going to gust and KO the backs, force them to work for it. Okay, so I'm going to gather materials here. I think I'm going to get rid of... Oh, I think I'm going to get rid of a Tinkaton, actually. Yeah, let's do that. There's a Neo Upper Energy. We gust, KO the back's caliber. That's probably the best possible play I could have made, I think. I need to find my Dunsparce, though. They're just hiding, bro. Them, though, with a 7-card hand, they've probably got the answer they need, right? They do need to rod. We know that. So they need to rod and a reader, which isn't unlikely. But then again, they are 1 rod down. Now, they can, of course, just attach and attack, but at that point, it's very risky, right? Because there's the potential that I can gust KO the Frigibacks. So they have to, if they are going to KO the active, then they just have to get another Frigibacks down for that safety. But if they do that, then, yeah, actually, that's probably their best bet. Listen, I don't know. I can't say they aren't going to get something because they have 3 bloody barrels in play. If wait, there's a heavy ball coming in and they fail it. Go for an ultra ball, getting rid of a backs and an energy there. So they get iron hands out. Okay. They're going for a hands play? Wait, they have, but they can't accelerate to it just yet. I think taking out the hands might be my best bet. I'm assuming they're thinking, wait, how do they do this? They get the energy. They get, obviously, they recover the back's caliber. They get the backs out. They get a retreat. They need a gust play as well. There's no way you get hands out without having something available. There's no way they just do that. So they must be up to something here. Well, they only get the 1 backs. Okay. That means if we gust KO the back's caliber, then that is basically, they can't play back's caliber anymore. So that's interesting. They attach after using Chivalry Shield. They're canceling Cologne, but that kind of doesn't really do anything unless they have the ninja. So, but funny enough, it does turn off the entrusted wishes, which is kind of funny. But I don't think they're going to gust KO my Jirachi. That's kind of silly. So I've got to think here now. It's either I get an energy or I go for an Astral Misfortune on back's caliber, which feels very bad. There's an ultra ball. They get rid of a Manaphy and another ultra ball there. Should I go for the Astral Misfortune on the backs? I might have to, you know. Oh, I don't even know. There's an energy down there. If they have boss, then well, what are you bossing? To be fair, don't mind even the bossing situation. They're going to deck out. If I just keep single prizes in play, can they even like win? Well, they technically could once per turn, right? But if they keep drawing, yeah, this is going to get very interesting. Okay, so they're going to just preemptively get energy in play, which is correct. So they're going to charge up the hands now. But what if I just stick up a big barrel? What's their situation there? They have 1 more retrieval left though. So that's kind of off the table. But I could just double boss. What if I just boss stick the big barrel? Force a retrieval play and then just boss again? No? That seems like the correct play. With the amount of cards they have, like what are the odds of them just having an out? Energy wise though, would they have it? Oh no, but then they could just retrieval for 4 energy and just put it on the barrel like 4 times. But then if they do that, oh no, just hold the 2 energy and yeah. Okay, so the energy thing is not a good idea. Sorry, the trapping in the active is not a good shout. So, okay, the Dunsparce, that's nice. I really need to think here now. Let's go for a Nest Ball. We fail it. I need an energy. But then after that, they can just KO my Tinkaton anyway. But then they have to discard all their energy to do that. So, and as long as I set up another one, we're fine. So I've still got a lot to do. But if I hit the energy, then I think our odds are at its highest if we get that energy. And also have Gust available. So I can't play a supporter card here. So, Dudunsparce, it's up to you, Chief. Come on, runaway draw. Do me a solid. Oh, hello. Okay, we're talking now. We're talking. Right. So I also need to get at least another Tinkaton available. And it's not really there. No rod or anything like that. So I'm just going to have to hope to pull it off at some point in the future. But we're going to go for a Rare Candy into Tinkaton, throw an energy on it, and we're going to kind of risk it for a biscuit here. Also for another Tinkaton down, don't forget. Get rid of that Artazon. Doesn't really matter, to be fair to you. And just boss up backs again. 250 as well. So, yeah, they can KO me here, but do they have enough juice to see the rest of the game out once I get another Tinkaton out? You know what I mean? I just need to get another Tinkaton out. I don't even need to gust, so I can just go for an Arezu and then draw with my Dunsparce and stuff. Or is Nemona better? I don't actually know, to be fair. Well, they do attach. And yeah, in order to KO me, they need to discard all the energy. And they're going to do it by the looks of it. Unless they're no, okay. Well, I think what they could have done is instead try and hit an Ampy very much. So hit me down low. Keep as much energy on the hands as possible. Even then, it's rough. All right, I think we're in the driver's seat now. I just need to hit the Tinkaton and take a KO, right? Iono's going to do nothing, obviously. So I think I just have to promote Tinkaton. It's like now or never. Right. Oh, double turbo. That's nice. Unfortunately, Arezu doesn't get me Tinkaton EX. Let me check my deck. It only gets non-rulebox Pokemon. Oh my god, I need to get Super Rod as well. Oh, this is stupid. Okay, we're in a very bad spot again. Oh, bro, I've priced one. Oh no, they're all gone. All right, I need some clutch. I mean clutch. Absolutely top tier levels of draw here, okay? I have to hit them. Oh, this is scary. Oh, to be fair, I think the odds are pretty high, right? Aren't the odds pretty high for us here to kind of get what we need? All right, well, let's try it out, man. Let's go for the runaway draw. It's a rod. Let's go. Okay, all right, don't get too excited. We're going to super rod, and we're just going to only recover tickets on the X. yeah. The odds, we have to draw it, right? There's no way we don't. I'm also going to Nest Ball to thin into Dunsparce. Yeah, there we go. That's correct. And we guarantee a ticket on here, right? I think it's just guaranteed. Yeah. Whoa, that was close. I can't lie. I don't think it was actually guaranteed. But either way, we're going to go take a KO here. And I just 340. I don't think there's anything they can do about it. This is a massive game if it goes our way. And what's crazy, but it's fine. I've got boss, but if I didn't have boss, I would have just Pal Padded Dunsparce and I find it. Yeah, there's the scoop. What a big game that was, man. Crazy stuff. But beating arguably one of the best decks in the format. I'll take it. A Flutter Main. Looks like we're playing the ancient box, I see. Well, let's go for a Buddy Poffin. Get 2 Dunsparce out. Pretty standard stuff. And also, do I want to give them an Artazon just now? I don't think I do. I think I'm just going to end my turn, you know, because I give him an Artazon. That could be a piece of the puzzle to get a KO this turn. So I don't think I want to give him that privilege yet. There's a Vessel. Get rid of a Switch card. They get 2 energy here. And a Vessel again. Okay. Getting 2 more energy, of course. Pokegear. They get guidance. So they should probably just get what they need this turn now with the guidance. Now, of course, we know this deck can hit some big old damage. Can it hit 300? I've seen it hit 290, I think, but that was like literally bottom of the barrel, like 2 cards left in deck, like 3 cards in hand. I've seen that. So clearly they must be able to hit 300, but it's going to be late game, end game stuff, to be honest with you. But it seems like not giving any Artazon has paid off because they couldn't even get a boy down. Right. If I get a heads, I'm just going straight for it. And it's a tails, of course, because it's me we're talking about. Just my luck. Let's go for another Dudunsparce here. And I'm just going to Iono. I know I'm getting rid of some good resources here, but I can't guarantee I'm going to get Tinkaton EX. I don't want to throw a double turbo on this. Without that guarantee, yeah, just kind of as I expected. So let's just throw this bad boy down and we'll go from there. We got Arezu, so that's just going to get us 3 to Dunsparce. So that's good. Bro, if only you could Arezu and Ciphermaniac in one turn. That said, there is an ace spec coming out that allows you to search for free stage 1 Pokemon, and it's an item card. So technically you could do that. It does mean you have to sacrifice the Neo Upper Energy play though. But it might be better in this deck compared to the Neo Upper, because the Neo Upper Energy is just basically a 5th turbo most of the time. And in Tinkaton, you could play Reversal in its place and just, you know, time it a little bit better. I think it might be worth the trade-off for that particular ace spec. So when that ace spec comes out, we'll definitely revisit the deck. But either way, they're just doing their thing here. And Explorer's Guidance means they're probably not going to get a KO this turn, which is going to be lovely if they do. But they did just get rid of an Explorer's Guidance, so they probably have Seda. Oh, wait, no, did they already? I think they've already played the Guidance. Yeah, okay, so we got time again. That's nice. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, let's start moving. Arezu, free to Dunsparce. And you can really see now why there's a Jirachi in this deck. Like, you just want to sit in the active when you're doing all this, because it takes a turn or two to even more, to just get attacking, let alone anything else. Right, let's also see if we can hit the Tinkaton EX now. And we do. Okay, so now we just need the Rare Candy, basically. So that would be really nice. Also, because they've already got their moon out now, I can't just go for Artazon here and just try and be a little bit extra. Get another Dunsparce down. Just all about finning here. Finning is winning, except until you don't get what you want. Just go for a runaway draw again. And still no Rare Candy? Brother, really? All right, well, in that sense, do I just go into Jirachi? I think I do, you know. I think I retreat to Jirachi. Sucks to lose a turbo, but I think it is the correct call here. And from there, I just go for an evolution on Tinkatuff. So, because odds are with their hands, they're not going to be gusting right now. Unless they get their prime catcher, then they will gust, which would be an absolute pain, but we'll see. Either way, they get another Roaring Moon down and a Nest Ball for another Roaring Moon. Surprise, surprise. The one thing I'm worried about, I gotta say this. Okay, so no gust currently. One thing that I am slightly worried about is that they do have the Moon EX. The Roaring Moon EX will be an absolute pain, but but we could answer in some ways, I guess. Well, funny enough, they're going to go for the Flutter main here, which is kind of funky, but it does get him to KO, but it does set off my Radiant Jirachi, which is exactly what we want. So I think what I do is I take out the moon, right? I just, wait, what? Why didn't my, oh, because the Flutter main turned off its ability. That's correct. Can't even argue with that. But I do have Counter Catcher anyway, so we are fine. Let's evolve and attach. We are definitely doing that. I can Ciphermaniac here as well, and I think I might, you know, because I need to just get more Dunsparce down. Or do I Ciphermaniac instead for... I could get Buddy Poffin, and Rare Candy and something else. Yeah, I think I'd definitely do that, because I want to get this Tinkaton out as well, just for a single prize attacker. Yeah, so go Poffin and Rare Candy. That's what we do. Then we go for a runaway draw again, like so. Gets exactly what we want, of course, almost like I wanted that. Let me go for a Poffin, get 2 more to Dunsparce down, and the cycle continues, my friend. Let's go for Rare Candy into this bad boy. Make sure I'm doing enough here. 190. Yeah, I'll be fine. And I'll get rid of a... I'm going to get rid of Nemona, actually, because we have the backpack. So let's do that. Another Rare Candy. Oh, we're cooking. Okay, let's just keep going here. Still doing enough. And we just bring this bad boy up and just say, look, you need to get another Satyrs Vitality if you want to attack with the moon anytime soon. Now, my hunt is for the Neo energy. I need that Neo, baby, because I feel like I want this to kind of come in as soon as possible. So you can at least have a couple of turns of attacking, you know? Either way, they do get the Satyrs Vitality, so no surprise there. They get an energy. Is it better to attack with the moon? I mean, probably. The moon's doing so much damage already. They got 10 cards left in deck, by the way. It may look like we're on the top, but trust me, this moon has some insane late game power. Nope, they're just going to go for a Hex Hurl. I mean, it makes sense. Just thin my boys out while you can, eh? Yeah, it does make sense, you know. All right, let's see what we can do. And this is why I like this Tinkaton, because it just gives me that little bit of a... I can't really draw right now. Okay, just go for it. Pop off a little bit, you know. I'm going to go for... I think I can get rid of this Tinkaton now. I can always rope, and there's a boss again. Am I bossing up another moon here? I kind of want to boss up Greninja, you know, because I could always late game Iono them and cause problems. But yeah, but I want the Neo energy. I'm gonna need that, right? So I think doing the best I can to get that probably makes more sense. All right, let's just move. Either way, I think we're in a tough position. I still think we're in a tough position just by prize trade. So. And that's why I want to get the Neo Upper. Watch it not be in deck and I didn't check my price. You know, because I just want to have as much of an advantage in that space as possible. All right, let me check my deck here quickly. I'm going to Nest Ball, get Dunsparce down. And it's in there. It's in there. Okay, that's good. Let's go for a runaway draw. Technically, shouldn't have played the Nest Ball there, by the way. Oh, there's Neo. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I shouldn't have played Nest Ball for obvious reasons, because I could have just Artazon for that Pokemon back. And I can do it like this, actually. Keep my Poffins. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. You never see Iono in this deck, but there is a research out of the blues. So I don't know if I attach the Neo now. I don't think I will. I don't think I want to raise suspicion in that sense. Yes, I know I'm talking about psychological plays, but sure thing. Also tempted to Pal Pad back a Ciphermaniac and an Iono, and I'm gonna go for it actually. I think the bossing isn't really a great play, but having the Iono back's nice. I think that might come a long way. Either way, 400 damage. It doesn't matter, but we are doing 400 damage. You love to see it, but there's another prize card there. There's another Dunsparce. Lovely. Now this is what the deck wants to do. It just wants to keep churning the Dunsparce, draw your hand out to massive hand sizes and take massive 1-hit KOs. But against a deck like this, it doesn't actually matter, which is the one downside for obvious reasons. Right, they get rid of the Artazon for a Pokestop. You're gonna deck out me, guy. Okay, they got Super Rod and they probably have a couple power, but they probably have one more Power Pad left. So you gotta be careful, mate, at this rate, because you're treading on very thin ice right now. Actually, should I have worked so hard to get this Tinkaton's Neo Upper Energy? Because now that I'm thinking about it, they've already taken a single prize card. So isn't it theoretically better to instead give them free Tinkaton EX? Because that's a lot harder to win the game with, no? Yeah, that makes so much more sense, doesn't it? Bro, worked that hard for nothing. Right, how much are they doing? 250. So they're not 1-hit KOing me, which means I technically have the upper hand here, so long as I play my cards right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Rod and recover. I'm going to go for 2 Tinkaton and 1 EX like this. Or Tinkatink, sorry. Artazon to get it out like so. I'm super tempted to Gust Greninja, but it doesn't matter now, does it really? Like, there's just literally no purpose in that. So from here, I think we first go for a Capturing Aroma, and we fail. Well, not fail, but we get basic, which, to be fair, I can actually ditch the Tinkatink, I think. Yeah. Actually, no, do I? It might be better for me to bench 2 Tinkatink, actually. Yeah, I think it might be better just for... is it? I don't know. I think I have enough draw where I can bench 1 Tinkatink and have 2 Dunsparce now. And before they Iono me, bro. Right, gotta think here. here, get rid of a Nemona, because I can recover that with the backpack in hand. There's another Dudunsparce. And so long as you Dudunsparce every turn and you don't draw after, I think, yeah, as long as you don't draw with a draw supporter or any other effect into a zero card hand, you can't deck out because it shuffles itself in after the draw. So you constantly reuse the Dunsparce basically, and you need 2 of them for that. So right, let me keep thinking. So I Nemona now. Yeah, I already have Tinkaton EX anyway, but here we go. I throw, what's my turbo count actually? It's gonna be quite low, so I don't attach an energy at all. Yeah, now I'm just gonna draw my whole deck basically. Let's run away draw. So it draws 3 and then shuffles. So you can see here, I'm gonna again draw 3 and then it shuffles in the deck, and then literally same thing again. Draw 3, it shuffles it in the deck. You just can't deck out. Simple as that. And now you're just kind of constantly reusing the Dunsparce basically to prevent deck out. So I think for that reason, it might actually be better for me to bench 3 in case they realize that and go for a boss KO on a Dunsparce. But yeah, because to be fair, they go for a boss KO on this. Actually, no. Yeah. Okay, all right, I'm going to do it anyway, but if I'm correct, the right move is to instead KO the Tinkatink. That increases your odds significantly. 580, bro. That's stupid. Yeah, it significantly increases their odds of winning, I think, because I'm still going to take 4 prize cards, though. Bloody hell. Because then afterwards, they just take a 2 prize KO. Right, so they're now getting pretty close, though. They're at 260. One more on a discard pile, and that's 270. One more after that is 280. They can technically want to KO me here. It just depends if they get it in the discard pile. That's all. There's one of them in the vessel, and I think that's enough. I think they're hitting 280 here. Oh, God. And then one more in the discard pile after this KO, and it's 300 damage. And you can't fault them. You can't fault them. That's 280. Jesus Christ. Do they have enough resources to pull it off? Or do I instead anticipate them not having enough energy? Just try and stick up Greninja. God, that's a good question, you know. That is a bloody good question. What do I actually do here? Right. So I've basically got my whole deck. I need to think about my game plan. If I just KO, they respond with a 280, maybe 290, and then I get a KO and they respond with game. So in this scenario, is it technically better for me to boss up Greninja? Maybe they retreat, but then boss it up again and just hope they haven't got the energy to do it. That's probably more likely than going for the prize win, you know? So I think we try it out. Let's go for a boss here. I'll obviously evolve all my Dunsparce so I can't deck it out. Oh, bro, do you know what I've just realized? It actually legitimately makes sense to go for a Mawile in this deck, you know? Because this would be a Mawile trap for game, basically. Well, to be fair, they could have a switch card, so maybe not. But, oh, they got the Prime! No! You can't hate it. You can't hate it, but this is just a bad matchup for us, ultimately. The fact that this can just hit one, it KOs on my Tinkaton with a single prize deck is just too much. So we'll give it to him. One big win against the Chien-Pao and a loss against Ancient Box. Ultimately, I think we saw what's great about the deck and also what's unfortunately not so great. Great or not, though, I don't give a damn. Yeah, I know, I said the D word. Because it was F-U-N. Let's make like SpongeBob and have some fun. And to be fair, that's what I did today. I had a really good time playing it. I hope you had a good time watching it. Definitely try it out for yourself. And maybe more so on the casual ladder. I don't think this goes very well into a lot of meta decks. Sorry, meta matchups is. Can I talk? Man said matchups is like it's like I'm Gollum, you know. That is terrible. All right, I'm gonna stop waffling now until my brain melts. Okay, let's leave it there. Bye-bye. And a huge thank you to the channel members for supporting the channel. If you want to become a member yourself, click the join button down below to see all the perks and all the tiers where you can get exclusive content and the like. But we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for the support, guys. See you later.